What does Christmas mean to you? In my book, it means it's better to give than receive. In this video, you're going to see an entire free day where we give back to support the hungry. Hope you enjoy it. Hi, this is Dr. Ace Thayer, your YouTube chiropractor, giving back to the community today. Our charity is the Second Harvest of Orange County, one of the major distribution centers for all charities in Orange County. If you have anything extra, please consider giving to them. They help a lot of hungry. I hope you guys like this video. I really love you guys. Have a wonderful and safe new year. See you guys next time. Okay, it's the holidays and we're doing our Hour of Power adjustment series. So Christina's our first one. And so you guys get to see how I adjust all my favorite patients as opposed to all my non-favorite patients.
He has to say that.
Yeah. I need to say that to every patient today. You're my favorite patient.
It's on camera now.
Good. Do I charge that much money you can't afford new pants? Look at those pants.
They're stylish.
Is that the pants? No, look at that.
I know. No, these are my Saturday pants. Thanks a lot. It's Saturday.
Well, it's not on camera. She's a chick, so she's not gonna. She's like, oh, she looks fine. Did you get our letter, by the way? Did it come in the mail?
I haven't checked the mail in a couple of days. I don't know. When did you send it? And because I've been in England.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Just got back last week.
What's freaking good in England you have to go see? That's you.
My friends.
Your friends?
Dear friends, yeah. But it was cool. First time I ever went to London or to England. Yeah. I went to London only. I didn't really like it. Everybody's like, I love it. I'm like the exception.
Why is that? Why didn't you like it?
It's just the energy. There's stuffy.
Remember, they're going to be seen in London, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's great.
I love your country.
Well, here's the thing. I went to the countryside of Gloucester.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce it. And I went to Thornbury and Stone and Bath and the Berkeley Estate. And I did a lot of hiking in the meadows and hills. And I love it.
Yeah.
We went to like farm shop.
You like the countryside better than the city, you're saying?
Very much.
Gotcha.
Now I love England. I love it again. No, that's truthful. Yeah, I'm willing to give London another shot. It's just another city, you know. Okay.
Good, nice.
That's not as painful as it sounds, by the way.
I don't think they were thinking that, by the way. No? No? Good. Table, please, on your back.
Okay. Have you been to England?
I have not.
Well, it's great.
Isn't it just another island? I've been to Catalina.
Oh,
I've been to Catalina.
It is not just another island.
Yeah. Isn't it like Santa Cruz Island?
And I've never been there. I wouldn't know. That must have been a joke that I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, no, so there's a little joke there, but I probably shouldn't say it because.
Oh, then yeah, well, you're on camera.
My English viewers will be very upset. Still love you guys, but there was a wee bit of a joke there. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay. Remember, I'm new to California, so any California reference, I'm like, eh?
Yeah.
Relax, relax, relax. Ah, that hurts. My back has been relatively well behaved.
Good. Just go ahead. Good.
And just this morning, when I knew I was coming here, I got a crick in my neck when I woke up.
Crikey.
Yep.
You got a little English still in there.
That's crikey is Australian.
Is it really?
Oh my God, we're offending the whole world today.
I'm an equal opportunity.
I'm sorry.
I'm an equal opportunity.
Wait, it's not my business.
Good, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that one. Woo.
So you felt a little bit of the tension this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was overdue for an adjustment anyway. So
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes. It's our annual food drive. We raise food for the homeless. We give to our shelter, local shelter. And we're trying to raise 1,000 pounds of food this year. So she's number one.
And I will just say, first of all, you wanted me to bring in either $35 canned goods or a $35 donation. Now, I was just talking to your staff member right there. I don't know if she wants to be called out. I'm like, wouldn't $35 worth of canned goods hurt your back?
Anyways.
So I was like, I'm just giving money. I'm not schlepping all that.
First patient today. My jokes are bad, and first patient today, her jokes are bad.
Keep it real.
Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, go ahead and breathe in. No. Okay, breathe in again. No. Okay, let these shoulders come down. Good. Wow. That was my table, but his back went a lot too. Okay, go ahead and breathe in. No. Good. Perfect. There we go. On your back, please. So Dave was in our last year's video, and he's only gotten better with age, like a fine wine. Yeah, but you can check him out last year's video. But he's been coming to me for freaking my whole career, I think.
Yeah, I was just telling the guy outside that you trained my 12-year-old daughter, who's now 35. That's how long I've been coming here.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's actually very true. Yeah. Not the way you guys are thinking, by the way. I was a strength and conditioning coach when I was in my early years. I know I don't look multi-talented, but I got a few skills in the quiver.
Yep.
Okay. 1 second. Nice. I've treated almost his whole family except for his lovely wife.
Yes.
And she loves me. She is scared of me. Okay, let this go. I've worked on AJ, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's got the big melon. Not the easiest to adjust, but he does pretty darn good. His problem is that he sleeps in too many lazy boys. And so, no matter how many times I tell him, he continues to go back to it. But he's better. What do you do to stop yourself now to not completely screw up?
I actually have a pillow that I put on my head.
He puts a pillow to cradle his head. So anyways, that's an inside thing for you guys out there, that lazy boys are not good for your back.
No.
Good. And he knows that. And so every couple of months I call him and I go, sit in lazy boy, I haven't seen you in a while.
That's it. Yeah, actually, I've been trying to get in for a couple of months, but
Good.
I've been good about not sleeping in the lazy boy.
Let's do. See you guys. Okay, Russ, almost as old as Dave, been coming to me since I was a wee lass of back in when I was doing my certified athletic trainer license certification, right?
Yeah.
We were in the same class together. And so I never got it, by the way. I tried. I wanted to be be certified personal trainer for the Ducks or Angels at one time. That was my goal back then. I'm glad I didn't do it because I got a good thing now, and I think I love what I do more than I would have loved that. But that's how we met. So, anyways, Russ has been, he's a trainer, wrestler, lived everywhere, and he's back. Living here, coming in when he can. So his thing is, what do you have in your low back? I forget. You have a spondylo, right? Or something like that in your low back?
Yeah, I said that one spot that always sticks is tight,
yeah.
and the one in my upper left neck.
Yeah. So he has some issues that make it a little more difficult. Oh, I know what he has.
20 years of wrestling will do it.
I know what he does. He has a freaking really radically short leg.
Yep.
Yeah. And so I don't really profess lifts for shoes very often, but I've been telling him for years his leg is freaking wacko short. Yeah, I don't have the number here. I think it was like, I have a 7mm heel lift in him, and he is 25 millimeters short or something. Some ridiculous amount. If I had time, I'd put the x-rays up, but I don't. Sorry. But we've been treating him ever since. Good. Did you get our flyer in the mail?
Yes.
I'm just trying to find out how if people got it.
But you know, I bring it every year if I'm here.
Yeah.
I brought 3 bags. Usually I brought you a thing of protein for you too.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
That protein you turned me on to, I still use it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a different one, but I got a deal on a bunch. So I could have brought you one.
Good. I can't wait to try it. This guy can get down to what? What's your lowest weight? 165 or 160?
Yeah, I was like 159, 160 right in there.
And then you can get up to like 240. No, not that
quite.
much. I'm exaggerating, of course, but he can fluctuate at some weight, dude. Yeah, let's go. Good, nice. Okay. Wow, dude. I think you wanted that sucker. Wow.
Yeah, that one.
Did you guys hear that? Face down. Go this side. So he gets a full spine adjustment here. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now open the mouth wider. Okay, one more up here. Good. On your side this way. Good. This thing is his back. Yeah. Here we go. Other side. It's tough to frickin' adjust.
It's fun to have it on that muscle.
Yeah. The bigger they are, the dumber they are, I think. Isn't that what they say? No, the harder they fall. I think that's what it is, right? Something like that. I just insulted the world and now tall people too. There we go. That was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
On your back. Okay. Now we're gonna just out this over here. Outside. This side feels really tight to me. Okay. Woo-wee!
Yeah, needed that one.
Yeah, that's Russ's story. Thanks, you guys. So Greg is has done a week plan about September, and this is December right now, and he's back because he's not doing that great. He is getting worse, and he has his heartburn that never really got a lot better. It became more complicated. Went to the medical doctor, and his heartburn has been just killing him. Okay, and so he's been finding different ways to sleep and sit, and all those things have made his head worse and worse and worse. So he's back for 2 days. I wish I could say good news that it's going really good, but we don't have his original video, by the way, guys, because he didn't want to do it originally. But he's willing to just show up right now and see and show you the adjustment. Yeah, we're working on him and getting somewhere. So hopefully in the future we'll show you catch up on him. Okay. Anything you want to say, Greg? Yeah, it's up to you. Other side, please. So for him, his x-rays show a high reverse curve. And we were just sitting here talking about he had an auto accident a couple years ago. And I always say that there's a 2-year rule in my office that I see people after 2 years after an auto accident, they didn't think that really hurt them. Also, I have a 2-year rule for beds. If you have a new bed and you're starting to hurt 2 years later after you get the new bed, that means the bed's terrible and it starts to break down. The foam breaks down after a couple years, and I always see patients come in here about 2 years later. And so he's a double duty. He's got a shitty bed and he had an auto accident, and they're both 2 years old. I thought that was pretty funny. So anyways, that's his claim to fame. And he keeps saying, That's as much you'll get out of him. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm focused on the upper cervical here, and you'll see that. I'm also going to work on different muscle structure on him. He was a 9 when he came in yesterday, and he got down to a 6. Came back up to an 8 last night, back to a 7 this morning. Like I said, wish there was better news. We're working on him.
I guess that's just how it is. I guess if you're an adult,
A little closer.
say you get trouble.
He also iced like shit last night. I told him how to ice. He had his brother hold the ice on his neck. I'm like laughing because I told him how to do it, and I'm like, I've never heard anybody do that before. 4 times. Hold the ice, brother. Don't move! Don't move! Anyways, the joy of life. Okay. Okay, let's go. So he is moving excellent. I mean, every time I adjust him, there's lots of movement. Again, psychologically, he's the one kind of hurting himself because he doesn't really know how to take care of himself. We keep trying to teach him, and we're hardcore teaching him, spending a lot of time with him. Just hasn't clicked yet for him. The aha moment I always say. So don't stop. We're gonna film in the chair real quick too. Okay, so we're gonna get you up, put you in the chair. Okay. Over here. Okay, sit right here. So I'm going to work on his upper cervical here. Where's we have this? And I haven't adjusted his atlas yet because we just haven't seen him enough, which we keep telling the family. This sucker's going to hurt. Okay. And now I'm working on his upper neck. Well, woo-wee. That sucker's gotta hurt right there. I can feel that big huge knot right here. And this is probably where it's coming from. The reverse upper cervical curve puts tension on the upper neck. His atlas, which I'm pushing on right now, and his brainstem is just heavily impacted. So, thanks for watching. We're gonna get one more shot on him later, and we'll see how he's doing. Thanks, guys. Dr. Thayer has Grace. She has been doing pretty good, she says. Well, I'll turn over her in a second. She hasn't been here since September. This is December. She says when she swallows, tell us about when you swallow.
What? This just happened. Oh, my back of my neck hurts a lot.
When you swallow. Swallow real quick. And when you swallow, how much pain is that?
It's a lot. It's like stabbing.
What number? What number?
Oh. 5. And force me to cut my I can't.
Gotcha. So, I can't even go with this joke. Okay, so.
See, be nice
Sweating.
to me.
Sweating.
Nice.
Okay, so she came with lots of pain before, and did we put her video up? Did we put your video up?
No, we don't want to. No.
Yeah, it's a really good video.
I cry.
She cries like a baby, and she didn't want to do this video, so encourage her on this one. But she's here. She's doing better. She can't breathe.
Yes.
Tell us about the breathing also.
Oh, I don't know. When did you do the first time? Well,
Clavicles were back in July.
I got cracked and.
On July 17th, we did it.
It was
first
amazing.
time.
I think about it all the time. I wasn't able to have it. My oxygen level usually is like 86, 80 now, 89. Now it's 95, 99 all the time.
Yeah. So you guys get to see that adjustment too, clavicle adjustment. So we're gonna do a mid-cervical on her. She does pretty good with this mid-cervical adjustment and clavicle adjustment. You ready to go?
I'm ready. I'm very excited.
Neck is not neck.
Yeah.
Go and lay down, please. Outside. This room's a little small to videotape it, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a Dr. Thayer Studios. Good. Here, Grace. Here you go, Grace. Okay, stay right there. We're gonna adjust her clavicles now. You guys don't see me do this a lot, but the reason we do this is because her clavicles, again, her scalenes are attached to her clavicles, and when the neck is in really bad shape, the clavicles can be out. Okay, that didn't go very much, but it went a little bit. To the side now.
Already.
And she notices that a big change. So we set it right on the sternoclavicular joint right here. Take the tension out. There we go, good. Yeah. And again, she wants this.
I do.
Just because she doesn't look like she likes it doesn't mean she doesn't.
Already I can breathe. It's very nice.
Okay, what was the swallowing thing? Or swallow? Swallow for me, baby.
Oh, it still hurts.
This? Where are we at?
Right here, like a 4.
So 4, just a tiny bit better? Okay, have a seat. We're going to work on our sternocleidomastoid muscle, which is right here, baby, right?
Yes.
And so she loves this. She comes from a long ways to get this done. Good, breathe. Good, one more. Good. And so this gets tight when we sleep like crap, we have terrible posture. This muscle spasms a little bit. So it needs to calm down just a touch. Good. Okay, go ahead and stand up. Just stay right here with the camera. Just turn around and walk right to that wall and back. Good. Okay, so go ahead and swallow now.
Still hurts.
Still hurts? Right there? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's 4 still?
No, about a 3-2.
3-2. It's coming down?
It's coming down.
Gotcha. So when she comes back in the future, we'll get a follow-up video on her. We dropped it by half.
Yes.
Not bad, right? And she can breathe better.
Yes,
Anyways,
I can breathe.
she is a awesome video. I gotta look for a video. I haven't posted it yet. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Okay, so Rick is in the middle of a 2-week program here. He is our famous YouTube commentator. And so infamous, yes. And so his video will be coming out probably in the next week or two, but right now you get to see him a little early. And so he's been here 1 week. Why don't you just give an idea what 1 week's been like here for you?
It's been hell.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll stop with that right now because he's not helping my game. Yeah. No, he's. I think he's done pretty good.
Yeah.
I have been pleasantly surprised at his progress here. I don't know. I can't speak for him, but for me, he's such a dick online that I thought it was gonna be like that here.
He calls me that offline. Off camera, he's called, "Hey, Dick, get in here."
But we've had a pretty good working relationship. He's done pretty darn good. Definitely some issues that we're working on, but way better than I thought it was going to be for a first week. But what do you think, Rick?
Pretty good. There's little things that I'm picking up that before I got here, I never would have thought I would be able to do. And there's a lot of things going on that have been corrected already. And there are other things that I think that I need to continue when I leave here.
Gotcha. So you came in with 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 pressure in your head?
Yeah.
And so kind of give us an idea of percentage-wise how that's improved since you've been here.
About 35-40%.
Okay. So we have videos on this showing all the progress throughout the whole thing. And so he was like 10%, 15% in the very beginning. So we're progressing through the week. And I can't wait to get his 2-week finish on this to see where he's at. We're going to work on his atlas on Monday. And so I'm really excited about that. Today we're going to adjust him in the chair, seated, and he's done well here. He's done well laying down. And so he's in for our food drive. So lucky him, he gets another adjustment.
Yeah. And the babies get to eat. I bought baby food. He goes, yeah.
No, I'm just saying, I'm only saying yeah because you had to throw the baby thing out there, like kissing the babies.
That's right.
Rick.
I'll stand up to Trump.
Exactly.
I love those commercials.
I'm just here for the babies. I heard that little cry for attention there.
It's all a cry for attention.
Exactly. That's why we get each other so well, because I'm right there with him, right down there with him.
I said I just opened up everything on this
You
side.
felt that?
Yeah, the pressure just like, I could feel that just like. Ooh.
Good, nice.
That's good.
So, I want you to give one commentary on one thing, and then we can shut off here. But remember how I've taught you how to walk this week? We've been working on it. This is only 4 days since I've taught you that, maybe 5 days now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so how has that changed? Has it gotten easier? Has it gotten more manageable? At first it was difficult. I'm kind of curious what you think about that.
I feel like it's gotten easier, but when I think that, it's like maybe I'm not doing it properly.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like that psychological thing, because when you first started, it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
And it seems to be that pain starts to alleviate. And with that alleviation, it's like, yeah, am I doing it right?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, the whole idea, guys, is that the posture I teach people is to make it easier. So it's so easy that it seems like it's wrong.
And I actually think the sitting is going to be the benefit. The posture while sitting is going to be very beneficial, because I think for me, I do a lot of that anyway.
Recognizing your height is a challenge.
Yeah. And I was a midget wrestler. Remember that.
I'll see you guys next time. With Dave here, and he came in a couple days ago, and he's back to get another adjustment. And his claim to fame is that when I adjust him properly, he poops. Poopsies. Mm-hmm. That's his big thing. He goes, I know I haven't been in a long time because the old junk in the trunk ain't coming out.
Not like a log.
Not like a log.
Don't worry, I donated rice and beans.
So it's pretty simple. Just adjust his neck, guys. I don't do any cornholes, anything on him. Nothing like that.
No carrot.
I just keep it. I keep it above the waist. That's what I always do. Keep it above the waist. So we need to get comments about his man bunny buns.
My hair's
Is
probably
this
longer than yours now. Yeah, it's a little rougher, huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, comments about the man bun, leave in the comment section. Tell us what you think. His hair's getting long, and he's rocking this new do, and I think he likes it too much.
I can't help looking sexy.
Yeah.
It's my thing.
It's your thing, yeah. The TV may combust with both sexy guys in one shot. Good, nice. Excellent. Table, por favor.
Yeah.
But he also is like a dog. Look at this. All this hair. Shedding.
The best part is I had a hoodie on before this, and the fur still got underneath it.
Did it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I get coffee in the morning, and I have to pull the hairs out before I get to drink it. I get in my car. There's hair stuck in my phone somehow.
Yeah. I remember the days when my hair used to fall out like that. When I had so much hair, I used to take a shower and have, you know, the drain would be full of hair. Now I look, nothing. It's really disappointing. I'm really disappointed. But so much hair, I'd have to spend time cleaning up the hair at one time.
Maybe I could give you a toupee, cut all this off. You throw
That would be nice.
You'd be a ginger.
Hey, I could rock red. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably dye it.
Well, if you were wearing red and red, you look kind of funny.
Kind of funny, yes. An Asian redhead. I don't know. I've seen that before.
I have.
Okay. Let's see, guys. One more time. Freaking so much hair. The contact I slipped off of. There we go. Yeah, his hair is so thin, so fine that my hand slipped off the atlas.
Atlas shrug.
That was a better adjustment yesterday, by the way.
Huh?
That was a better adjustment than the other day.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was.
Woo-wee. That's a big poopsies.
Will be.
I can feel that shit boiling already.
Gotta eat some more celery for the fiber.
Okay, don't turn off yet. Don't turn off yet. Sit up. So this is what he does for work. Look at this thing. His hoodie.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool, huh? It's supposed to look like him, I think.
What do you see is the real
Yeah.
question.
Leave a comment in the comment section. What do you see? There's a couple different things on here, and I want to see if you can delineate the two different things.
Yes.
Good.
There'll be another iteration past that.
Yes, exactly. So, anyways, see you guys next time. So Dr. Thayer here with Daniel, and he is been here for months right now, right?
A few months,
When did
yeah.
you start?
I think I
You started in September.
That's it.
This is December. He did hardcore in the beginning. He was pretty hardcore. He sits behind the computer all day, editing music, and so the big thing with him is that we've had to work on his ergonomics.
Yeah.
And we worked on it so much. We've gotten so nitpicky with it because, I mean, even the weight of his headphones have been an issue. And so where he puts his mouse and where he puts his keyboard when he's editing, because he doesn't just have computer keyboard. He has his music keyboard right in front of him. So he's doing this and doing multiple different levels, which puts tons of strain on his back. So anyways, we've done all that with him, and I think he's doing better. But Daniel, so tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I think after these months it's really started to settle in, and all the nitpicking actually makes sense. So my body starts to feel like it's really just relaxing into it now, and just trying to breathe into it. But I feel so much better. I can work behind the computer. So
Yeah. And how many hours do you sit behind the computer?
Probably like 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
And so he came in originally and telling me that he couldn't sit there more than a couple hours without having to just be in pain and just forcing himself through the whole issue of doing his job. But he had to stay there. So he'd try to get up and move and twist and all this stuff. And And even through the first couple of months, he was having trouble going past a couple hours. He'd feel good, and then the next day he'd feel bad. So, but now I think it's starting to stick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely sticking.
Yeah. It's a lot of nitty gritty, guys. We really made a home run with him when we started taking video. We took some video of him behind the computer.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what the fuck's that? I mean, what the hell's that? And it was his keyboard. I didn't realize his keyboard's in front of the keyboard. And so that really made a difference because we had to change that stuff up. So, anyways, good stuff. I thought you were going to say some good stuff. Anything else good you want to say?
I feel like a Christmas miracle.
A Christmas miracle. Yeah.
But I really do. I feel like it's actually really settling in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can even feel a difference in anything you're doing so far, but not yet.
Well, remember what I always say is that the adjustments will get you to feel better when you're here. It's what I teach you will either maintain it or hurt it, right? And so you have to maintain my work properly. When you do, everything becomes easier and easier. But it's very difficult to change bad habits.
It's so true. You know what I started realizing though? Is that I had to just, like, remember you always saying there's a difference between being lazy and then being overly aggressive with it. You have to find that middle spot.
Yeah.
I started being a little more lazy and I'm doing better.
Yeah.
So
I know it sounds funny over the camera, guys, but I usually get a lot of type A personalities in here. People who are really driven. And so they're so driven in things they do, they also become driven in trying to self-soothe themselves. And so they think all the crap that's been said on the internet and by doctors are correct, but they're all wrong. Posture, what they teach in the books and by the other doctors are all wrong. And so it's hard to break what you've been trying to tell yourself for years.
it's true.
And so when you come in here, it's me unwinding all that bad information. And people they trust me, and then they have to trust me more, and then they have to live, and you have to just become lazy. So my famous thing is, people rush in here to feel better, but they rush in here for me to tell them to slow the frick down.
It's true. That's true.
Yeah, so. Excellent. A little closer, Elizabeth. Mr. DeMille, can I get my close-up? This way. Excellent. On your back, sir. That's all. Dog in. Let's go more. Right there. Sounding good. Good cleavage. Why are you shaking your head, Jeanette? I was talking about him. Good. So he has a video series that we have not put out yet. So stay tuned for his series in the future. So this is interesting how we do these. This charity event I do every year, and that patients that haven't had their video series posted yet are in the middle of it. So anyway, stay tuned for his in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Donnel here from last year. You'll see him if you look back at the old video. He has been a consistent patient for years now here. And so we always love having him back. And now his dad's here. I don't think his dad's gonna go on camera though, probably. But his back, actually you see his back right here? That's his back right here. That's as much as you're gonna get him on camera. But anyways, his dad and mom are here, but his dad's getting treated for the first time, and his dad's doing a little better. Dad has shoulder problems, and so we've got to teach him some postural stuff. But the adjustments work good for him. So anyways, you saw him last year. Say hi to Donnel.
Hi.
Yeah. I really want to get his dad on here because I want to show you how much he looks like his dad. He goes, I'm the black sheep of the family. I don't look anything like my dad. I go, I think you do, actually. Except his hair is curly, his dad's hair is straight. And he's tall and his dad's short. And he wears newer clothes, his dad's wears members only clothes. But everything else is the same. Good. Yeah, we hadn't seen Donnel for about, a couple weeks, month, something like that.
Yeah.
And so we just saw him a couple days ago. Good. Good. You guys want to see him cry? Want to see a grown man cry? One more time here. That's it, huh? Mm-hmm. Didn't go the other day, it went huge. Good. Just a second. Breathe in. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, one more right here. Good. You're back. Watch out for your glasses.
Yeah.
Moving your glasses. Mm-hmm. I freaking kill those things. Mom's watching now. When are we gonna adjust you, Mom? When are we gonna work on you?
She'll be next.
She's like, oh no, not me. He's a little tough to adjust, guys. I said this before, but there we go. One more again. There we go. Good. So he's quite the difficult one to adjust, but everything goes good on him generally, and so that's Donnel's story. See you guys. So Dr. Thayer and Marty, you'll see her on the video last year too. If you guys want to look back at the last year's Christmas promotion we did, where we raised a ton of food for second harvest of Orange County, and so we always love doing that every year and giving back to the community. So anyway, she's here, always giving. We really appreciate her. So we were talking about test taking anxiety.
Yeah.
And so I have a funny story on that. So we'll get that on camera. I have a friend. I hope he doesn't watch this. Well, I'm not naming names. And that friend is an attorney, or trying to be an attorney. He is now, but he thinks he's smarter than the world, which I'm sure a lot of attorneys do. And you can leave your comments if you're an attorney out there that think you're smarter than the world, because you guys probably think you are. But again, I think I'm the best chiropractor in the world, so hey, more power to you. Okay, so anyways, he would study for his bar. And he would study and he couldn't frickin' pass it. I think he took it 11 times. Some stupid thing like that, right? I'm sure I'm getting it wrong, but a lot. Anyways, we go over to his house and we're like, what's going on? Oh, I didn't pass again the third time. And we go, maybe we can help you, because we're all college educated people, and so we figure we can throw our 2 cents into the wind, right? So he's like, oh, so are you studying? How you study? Oh, I stick myself in the room. I study for 8 hours a day. I go, I'm not slouching. He goes, I smoke pot. I go, oh. He goes, it makes me. I go, oh. You're smoking pot. He goes, yeah, that helps me concentrate. I go, oh. So hold on, you smoke pot? Oh yeah, all day long. I can get so much done. I go, do you think that could be the problem? No, Ace, no, I'm smart. All of us are like going, whatever, let him do his thing, right? So 6 times come by, he hasn't passed the bar. So I go, let me pull out my psychology degree here. My psychology degree is like, you're smoking pot and studying. So there has to be associative things, properties here. The associative property is that if you're gonna study stoned, you gotta take the test stoned. Because your mind state is in the same state.
Yeah.
And so he's like, no, you're wrong there too. So 8th time comes, he hasn't passed. I think I just lost track of him after that. I think he probably stopped smoking pot. He was like, I gotta pass this freaking thing. But yeah, so anyways, test taking. You gotta repeat all the stuff you do in the pre-stuff to take the test too.
Right.
If you don't sleep, then you better not sleep. If you sleep, sleep. If you get stoned, get stoned. If you do cocaine, you better do cocaine when you're taking that test too. So I'm just letting you know out there, that's psychology. I'm not telling you it's a good thing, I'm just telling you it's associative properties. Because of the mindset, it's just how you do things. Anyways, that's my funny story.
But I'm going to be
He's
a
an
drug
attorney
counselor,
now.
so no.
He's an attorney now. I don't know what he does. I think he ambulance chases somebody, but anyways, I didn't name names.
He's got to make up all that money.
Yeah, exactly.
For
It took
retesting.
so many times. I'm like, you're never going to become an attorney.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. My favorite part is that after all those times you didn't pass, I'm still smarter than you, Ace. Okay, yeah, you are. I believe that. Okay, so scoot back a little, please.
Huh?
Scoot your butt back a little bit.
Oh.
There you go, perfect. Good. So we're gonna get this neck adjusted, seated, and laying down. Okay. Good. And so hers, we're just doing middle of the neck with her because okay, tilt for me. Good, perfect. On your back, please. We've done every adjustment on her.
We have?
Yeah, we've done tons of adjustments on you.
Oh,
And we've come to the conclusion that the simplest is the best.
that's true.
Yes.
The leg pulling was rough. No.
That's what she said. I haven't got one of those good in a while. That's a good one.
It was when my friend came from North Carolina. She was like, "Oh my God, when you almost flew off the table," I thought, "Is that going to help her?"
Yeah. Oh, I thought we were talking about me.
Oh, no, we're not.
Leg pulling, you know.
At least it wasn't finger pulling.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, I would have.
Mm-hmm.
Does that even happen anymore? Anybody do the pull finger thing anymore?
I've got little nephews, yes.
They still do it? No, I didn't know if that was even a thing anymore.
Their dad does it, so of course they do it.
Gotcha. People still do the wet willy thing too in the ear?
Oh,
Remember that one?
yeah.
Okay, so C3 here. One more time here. And go a little bit higher here. There we go. So it's all about angles, guys. Gotta create the right angle to adjust her. There we go. Drop. There we go. That was a little bit there. So, anything else you want to say, Marty?
No, I'm good.
Good. Anyways,
Less
that
is
was my
better.
story.
Less is better sometimes.
Less is better. Thanks for watching, guys. It's Dr. Thayer here with Samantha. She's patient back in May and in July. She lives San Diego, so a little bit of ways away. Nurse, work comp case. We're still on a current work comp case, right? A couple herniated discs, L4, L5, L5S1, 5 and 7 millimeters respectively. Left sciatica is her major complaint. I think she's doing better, but she had an epidural shot actually 7 weeks ago. That helped take some of the sharp pain away. Her leg still hurts. Actually, we probably should stand you up in a second here. Let's stand her up in a second and actually go through the range of motions because I want to see this. We just did it. Just stand at the door like we did a second ago. Go and bend over, touch toes. How much pain in there?
5.
5. Go ahead and stand up. Go back.
At 3.
3 and squat, please.
You're good. 3, 4.
3, 4. Gotcha. Go on the back over here, please. And 3, 4 in your leg, though, right?
Yes,
Gotcha.
in the left leg.
Okay, so I want to get that on camera. We'll do that afterwards too. And so she realizes that some of the stuff we taught her is helping her. She's still having trouble at work, and that's the problem, is that when she goes back to work, her pain comes back, and that's because of habits and things she does, and again, thinking about work. So, Samantha, why don't you tell us sort of your journey the last couple months, and then we'll get you adjusted here.
After my last adjustment with Dr. Thayer, I felt so much better. I resumed back at work, started doing everything I was doing back to normal, and the pain came back. So I got an epidural shot about 7 weeks ago, and it helped the inflammation reduce, but now the pain is slowly coming back.
Yeah, and so the reason I'm pointing all this out, because I like to have full disclosure, guys. You'll see her video come out. She has a series coming out probably next year sometime, and we'll add all this together. But again, what I do in here is I adjust the person to get them out of pain, and you see that in camera. You'll see it in the series. The problem is, again, having it hold, and we have to change the way we do things to get it to hold. And so she has a couple little things. She doesn't have enough stuff in her arsenal to combat postural issues. But she's on the right track. We talked about yoga. We talked about meditation right now. We talked about exercise, even weight loss. And she has lots of good questions. And I told her, I go, stretching is just for pain relief, but it's not going to fix anything. Weight loss, just no big deal. Again, it's all about leverage. You guys are going to not believe me on that, but I can prove that to you guys. And then exercise, no need for exercise. It's all about posture, posture, posture. You can be the strongest person in the world. You can have the strongest core and still have a ton of pain. And you guys can comment on this. I have tons of patients out there who go, I work out every day, I do 1,000 sit-ups a day, my back hurts. Well, you should not hurt, right? But that's because the core does not matter. So anyways, anything else you want to ask?
That is it.
Good, perfect. So she's been a pretty simple adjustment, just neck, and we've never touched your back, right?
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. Excellent, good. Okay, that's fine. I think they heard that next door. That's pretty loud, kiddo. So we're gonna get up in a second. You're just gonna walk to that wall right there, and then we'll just see how you're feeling. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. It's right there.
Right.
Yep. You want to turn around? Come back. Go ahead and stop. Don't bend over to yourself to see what you're doing.
Oh, much better.
That was a 5, right?
Yes. Now
How's
it's
it
like
now?
a 2.
Good 2. Go back like this. Why you look surprised?
I haven't felt that in a while.
That's what
Like
she
a
said.
1, like barely anything.
Okay, squat.
With ease. Very nice.
The left leg is less tense, right?
Yes.
Okay, so again, lesson here, guys, is that still the adjustments works. Posture needs to be worked on. The epidural, yes, took the edge off, took the inflammation out, but it doesn't fix anything. So you guys, I told her she's going to go through a journey of trying to figure out how this all works and circumnavigate the whole system. But we just showed you in less than 30 seconds, we got you to feel pretty big difference, right?
Correct.
Without medication, without injections, and for a hell of a lot easier, just a couple donations to our Christmas charity.
Yes.
So anything else you want to add, Samantha?
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, you're welcome. Look for her series coming out. Hopefully she comes back some more. Maybe we'll put all this stuff together for her series in the future. But thanks for watching, guys. So last visit for him. He's here for only 2 days. This will be his 4th visit. He's starting to do better. He's freaking out a little bit only because he's not 100%. We've dropped him from a 9 to a 5 at the best. But this last visit, he retained his benefit a little longer. But I'll let Greg tell you. Greg, so between the last visit and this visit, how do you feel?
I feel a little bit better.
A little bit better, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. What have you learned from me in the last 2 days, the last 24 hours? What have you learned this time?
To relax.
Good. And how important is relaxing to you, or to me, to tell you this?
A lot.
A lot. And what will relaxing do for you?
Release some tension.
Good. And that tension is what he is building up in his body that takes him out of his alignment. So, again, I'm just pounding this information in his head. His family's here to listen to it, and it just takes time to learn, guys. So we'll get him just again and let you guys watch. Just a little lower on his neck this time. I've been doing C3, C2. It's been painful. This is a little less painful for him. We'll see how this works for him. Okay. I took a little C2 on that one, not on purpose. That was supposed to be C4. That's why he gave you the little look. Okay. So put him in the chair real quick and do this. Up, sir. Very good. So lots of ice tonight. Right in your nose, out your mouth. Left side's the problem. Yeah, that's the one right there, huh? That's the worst part. Yeah. That's the one right there, dude. Breathe. One more. Good. Is that awesome? Yeah, I know. But that's the spot. He has left occipital, huge rib up there. I mean, not rib, but huge muscle spasm. Left occiput. Walk right over there, sir. Just walk to that wall right there and come right back. Stay right there. Dizzy?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Take a deep breath. And out. Good. Tell us what you feel right now. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, when you get it right there, that's when it kind of releases. I get like a little tingle like in my whole body.
Yeah. And then so your 9 out of 10 pain you came in with yesterday. What is it now?
Probably like a 5, 4.
Yeah. So you can drop a little more, huh? It's the spot, and so they got to get their asses back here so I can adjust that atlas so I can work on them. And so that's your job to get back. Mm-hmm. Anyways, we don't have a video series on him because he was too chicken to do one last time. Maybe we'll get one next time. But thanks, Greg. I hope that helped.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you guys, that's it, I think, right? That's all our patients today. So that was a wonderful giving weekend. Oh, and again, I love doing this. It's what Christmas is all about. So thanks for watching, guys. And if you want to donate, Second Harvest of Orange County really need your help. And they feed a lot of homeless people. They're the distribution center for all our Southern California area. And so they'd appreciate your donation too. Thanks, guys. See you guys next time.